Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is we connect with a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. We try to do that as often as we can, and ultimately, we make those decisions to do that based on your needs. So if there's a topic you'd like to see covered, would love to reach out and help you in that way. Please feel free to subscribe, like, do all that good stuff, and comment about what you might like to hear in the future. This is our Life Lesson Series number 178, and if life's trying to teach you things and you're not quite sure what they are, then certainly be um, uh, ready and willing to reach out. You can connect on Twitter at PO Perception. You can connect through this YouTube page in the About Me section. Either way, we'll get you in touch with me or a member of my team to make things happen in a positive way for your benefit. So the first thing to look at in this one is controlling your mind. Understand that your mind filters anywhere from 70 to 90,000 bits of information on any given day. And when your mind is filtering information, it can be kind of overwhelming because your mind has to filter through the things that are important, the things that are useful for you to think about, the things that are repetitive, the things you've already thought about, and ultimately, it can be challenging in that way, and also can be a little bit in a difficult directive there. When we begin to understand how to, um, you know, lead you in a positive direction, it can certainly be. The mind is a very often complicated thing, um, in that sometimes our mind lies to us and leads us in directions uh, that are not productive, that are not useful, and that are repetitive. Um, and so that can be challenging in a lot of ways and ultimately lead you in a way you don't want to go. And so the next thing is affirm yourself. So the repetitive mantras, affirmations, and all that things, I think, in a lot of ways have been over um, emphasized in the last little while for lots of folks for lots of reasons. That being said, I don't think necessarily it's those hold a lot of answers, but having a reaffirmation consistently of positive things or neutral things that lean positively so that you can make good decisions is important, is valuable, is one of the most important things to be able to do. When you don't do this, when you don't have the ability to do this, there's damage there, there's trouble there, there's issue of potential value there, and ultimately there's a lot of struggle as it relates to what it is that we need to do or where it is we need to go with bringing life forward. The next thing to consider is uh, controlling your thoughts. Your linking thoughts are the most important. Having one thought isn't necessarily a bad thing. Having a group of destructive thoughts, though, can be a really bad thing in a number of ways, and it doesn't necessarily lead us where we need to go or how we want to get there. When we begin to understand the value of knowing ourselves better and getting to a better place, understanding our health is important in that process also is valuable. Mind, spirit, body wellness, health, knowing that if we're not well, we can't make strong decisions, knowing that when we're not well, we kind of ultimately sabotage ourselves without even meaning to a lot of the time, and that a lot of it's pattern based. It's not even based in any level of full reality. It's based in the pattern of where we've been before. It's based in the pattern of what we expect is coming versus what might actually be happening. And so when we begin to know that we are in the midst of a pattern, when we begin to know that we are struggling in that way, we then can make better and smarter and stronger decisions. And so knowing how to do that, knowing where to do that, knowing why to do that, knowing all these things can be super valuable and often necessary. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.